is another video, and we're going to watch Ellen Degeneres. I don't know, Degeneres or Degeneres? Well, she's not that generous, I guess. Let's watch it.
So my last video on Ellen was one of my most controversial videos on my YouTube channel, with over 132,000 likes at the moment and 136,000 dislikes. I posted that video about 2 years ago, and people just loved Ellen back then. She could do no wrong. She was the golden goose. But oh, how the turntables. In my old video, I showed how Ellen absolutely lambasted one of her audience members for taking a few extra items of cheap Ellen merch.
Oh wait, so it takes a while with her. 2 years.
You like the product so much that you wanted to bring one back for your sister. But now when you go like to Costco or you're the kind of person, like when you go trick-or-treating and nobody's home, you don't just take the bowl, you just walk away.
Ew.
No, you think nobody's watching you and you just need to be a good person just because you want to be a good person.
It was an insanely awkward and uncomfortable
It's so
video to
rude.
watch.
I actually
Ellen
thought
seemed
it's
to
just
get
started
genuinely
like
mad
right now.
at this lady taking a few extra items of merch,
But
being
she's doing
shamed
it
publicly in front of an audience and millions at home. That punishment doesn't seem to match the very petty crime, especially because Ellen set up that whole ruse just so someone would take extra merch.
So before the show, I put out some Ellen products with a sign that said only one per person, and I just wanted to see how honest my audience was, you know? It's really tough because, you know, nobody's watching, you don't think. But we set up hidden cameras just to make sure.
Otherwise, she wouldn't have a bit for her show.
What?
Ever since that, I have just absolutely disliked Ellen. She just seems so fake.
yeah,
and now,
yeah,
2
she
years later,
does look
it
so
seems that
fake.
I was right all along, as usual. The last few weeks, Ellen has been under heaps of fire. Loads of things coming out exposing Ellen for the person she truly is off camera. Today we're going to dive into so many stories that people have on Ellen, showing her to be just an awful person.
Yeah, there's actually so many of them.
Everyone knew.
I actually saw a couple of videos about her recently, and I was like so shocked. I was like, no freaking way!
I knew it. I actually knew it.
She feels so fake.
Let's visit some old
Oh.
have resurfaced and that people have been outraged at. In 2010, Mariah Carey went on Ellen's show, and there were rumours floating around Hollywood that she was pregnant. No confirmation, no one really knew, just rumours. Now, pregnancies in general, people like to keep them private because firstly, it's their child, it's their pregnancy, and secondly, so many other things can go wrong during pregnancy. People don't like to prematurely announce or make a big deal out of it before they know the baby's healthy. But if you go on Ellen's show, no, she doesn't give a fuck about that at all. Actually, she will get it out of you that you're pregnant by hook or by crook.
The other thing is that people are saying that that you're pregnant.
She will even take it as far as to play a game of chicken with you and a glass of champagne to see if you're really pregnant.
Let's just toast with champagne and decide if
They've been saying that
you can have champagne.
That's not champagne, because you can.
No, it is.
Is it really?
Yeah, you want to taste it?
I can't believe you did this to me, Ellen.
What?
Even though you've made it clear you didn't want to speak about it.
Yeah.
There's rumors.
Don't discuss that.
Toast to you not being pregnant. If you're not pregnant,
Oh my goodness.
all right, go ahead.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
It's too early for me. I only drink it after.
You're pregnant. You're pregnant. You're pregnant.
Oh man.
So awkward.
So uncomfortable to watch.
So
How can
uncomfortable.
you do that to someone? As if it's your right to announce that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
In an article from 2010, Mariah Carey said, "Yes, we are pregnant. This is true. It's been a long journey. It's been tough because I've been trying to hold onto a shred of privacy. Not on Ellen's watch." Mariah said that after months of media speculation, she had to speak out. That's a unique way of saying that Ellen was a massive bitch and outed you on national TV.
I can't believe you did this to me, Ellen.
Like,
You
imagine
see?
proposing that to someone.
Oh.
Either drink this alcohol that's obviously bad for a baby, drink it, prove to us that you're not pregnant, or you're definitely pregnant and I've outed you first. Woohoo! How much of a twat do you have to be to do that? And a few months later, after appearing on Ellen's show, Mariah Carey had a miscarriage. And that is why people choose to keep their pregnancies private. Why can't guests who go on Ellen just come out and expose Ellen for what she really is behind the camera and off camera? Because she clearly is a huge arsehole to everyone. Oh wait, someone actually has done that. A fellow YouTuber nonetheless. Nikki from Nikki Tutorials went on the Ellen show in January of this year, and she had a fair few things to say about Ellen and the way she was treated off camera. Firstly, on a Dutch interview she went on, and this was after she was on the Ellen show, she said that Ellen, she didn't even acknowledge her or say hi beforehand.
Hoe was het bij Ellen DeGeneres?
Ja, laat ik zeggen dat er een groot verschil is tussen de wereldwijd door en Ellen. En dan geef ik jullie het positieve handje.
Want?
Oh, punt. Nou.
Nou, daar wil ik meer weten.
Ja, er zijn bepaalde... Kijk, bijvoorbeeld, het is wel heel leuk dat jij wel vooraf hallo kunt zeggen. Zo.
Go Nikki, go
Which
Nikki.
I expect with her celebrity friends like Justin Bieber and the Jonas Brothers, she definitely does do. I don't think it was a coincidence that you're a YouTuber and she didn't give you that VIP treatment or even acknowledge you before the show. In another interview, Nikki also said that, maybe I'm being naive, but I expected them to welcome me with confetti. Welcome to the Ellen DeGeneres show, but instead I got greeted by an angry intern who was a bit overworked. I expected a Disney show, but I got Teletubbies after dark. Then goes on to say that every guest on the show that day had a private toilet except from her, and when she tried to use the closest toilet, she wasn't allowed. Every guest at Ellen had a private toilet, but I didn't. I could reserved for the Jonas Brothers. They were allowed, I wasn't, I thought. Even though, looking back, my interview got 8 million views, while theirs only got 2 million. Again, doesn't surprise me. Nikki is a YouTuber, not a mainstream celebrity. I think it just speaks on the show in general, not just Ellen, but the whole entire show. But her saying that Ellen was cold to her and didn't even acknowledge her before the show.
I think she called to everyone.
Seems to be a common story that people have
just
with
get
Ellen,
used to her.
especially people who work for her. A Twitter thread went viral the other day when Kevin T. Porter tweeted out, "Right now, we all need a little kindness. You know, like Ellen DeGeneres always talks about. She's also notoriously one of the meanest people alive. Respond to this with the most insane stories you've heard about Ellen being mean, and I'll match everyone with $2 to LA Food Bank." And respond. People did. Now, obviously, these are stories. You have to take them with a grain of salt. But so many had similar horrible experiences with Ellen that it's hard not to believe them. Following from what Nikki said about Ellen not acknowledging her before the show, this person said that my sister worked for Ellen for 2 years. This is from her. "I saw Ellen in the hallways every day and would say hello, and she never once said hello back. She wouldn't smile. She wouldn't even acknowledge me at all for 2 seasons." Then another person wrote with a similar story saying, "Our old friend worked on her and smiled and said good afternoon to her one day. And she became unhinged, saying, 'Who do you think you are? Don't look at me,' yada yada. She said Portia was with her and seemed embarrassed and tried to calm her down." You hear Ellen say shit like this.
Especially my staff and crew, I love them.
And there's just so many stories of her being an absolute bitch off camera. Don't worry, we haven't stopped there. She has a sensitive nose, so everyone must chew gum from a bowl outside her office before talking to her. And if she thinks you smell that day, you have to go home and shower. What the fuck? How up your own arse do you have to be to make people chew gum before they talk to you? I would personally send Ellen home because she stinks. No, she reeks of arsehole. I came out fucking...
Oh, shit.
Sounded better in my head. Another story about Ellen that blew up was from Chris Farah, who said, "I work for Real Food Daily, served her and Portia at brunch. She wrote a letter to the owner and complained about my chipped nail polish. Not that it was on her plate, but just that it was on my hand. I had worked till closing the night before, and this was the next morning. Almost got me fired." So apparently not only is Ellen a prick to people who work on her show, but people in real life too. Cool. Good to know. Was working on a show at Warner Brothers that was next to her stage. It was our showrunner's 50th birthday. Caterer grilling steaks outside for a special fancy lunch. Ellen sent someone over to demand that they stop, and she doesn't eat meat. She's the worst. Oh my. The more this goes on, the more my video 2 years ago was justified. Don't ever be that person. If you don't eat meat, fine. Have your own beliefs, have your own thing, but never demand someone stops doing something because that's what you think. Imagine
I don't eat meat, but I never picking on someone else that they eat.
Someone who actually has worked at Warner Brothers Studios. And
people can eat meat in front of me, and I'll be totally
this is her crew
fine.
lunch orders. Nobody is allowed to eat fish, etc. They would come hide in our stage to eat what they wanted away from her. Well, perhaps she didn't want people eating fish. because it stank, you know, especially on people's breaths. Fish leaves a pretty nasty smell, which should kind of give legitimacy to the story that Ellen makes people chew gum before they speak to her. Fuck, hey, we're cracking the code here, ladies and gentlemen. In the hair and makeup world as well, she got exposed for being a twat. She is notoriously a nightmare in the hair world. My friend did Ellen's hair at our salon, and apparently Ellen rushed it all, acting psychotic. Then devoted an episode of her show to how much she hated her hair. She bashed the colour and said my friend looked like Ronald McDonald.
Hey, you may notice that my hair is a little bit blonder today than usual and a little bit shorter than usual, and that's because I had my hair done over the weekend. It's really different. Here's what happened, and it started with the same sentence that all bad hair stories start with, is I tried a new person. You know, there were signs, some red flags. Here's a picture of the colorist that I used.
Oh, shit. So the story's true.
And then finally I convinced some people to come to my house to fix it, and I told her, and she goes, oh, thank God, it was horrible.
Ellen, I'm going to be honest. You have a shit trim. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. A completely different person also had a story about Ellen to do
I'm so sorry.
to do her hair and makeup. Portia has to come in beforehand and try to explain that it has to be done in 5 minutes because she doesn't think it should take longer than that. She is so mean to them that no one will do her hair anymore. Does anyone have a good word to say about Ellen? She sounds
I don't
horrid,
think so.
up her own arse, has
I
no
don't think
regard
so.
for other people at all.
You think nobody's watching you, and you just need to be a good person just because you want to be a good person.
All these stories
This
will
is
show
so
people
rude.
she's the opposite of what she pretends to be. And
Yeah.
now, the cherry on the cake. This came out yesterday. Ellen's crew furious over poor communication regarding pay. Non-union workers during coronavirus shutdown. The crew, which consists of around 30 full-time employees, allegedly didn't hear from management about their employment status for over a month after the studio closed. Sources say when staff managed to get producers on the phone, they dodged questions and wouldn't clarify how much the crew would be paid. While refusing to communicate with the crew, the show hired a different, non-union tech company to erect a remote set and tape the show virtually, now airing from her home. But wait, Ellen, didn't you say on your first video from your home, the reason you're continuing it is because you love your crew so much?
Especially my staff and crew. I love them. I miss
Yeah.
them, and the best thing I can do to support them is to keep the show on the
Oh
air.
my
so
gosh.
here we are.
I feel so disgusted.
Clearly, you must love your crew so much that you went and hired a completely new non-union crew and have the
Yeah.
previous staff's pay reduced. I mean, you're only worth over 400
Why do
million
I still
now.
work for
Now
her?
you can
I don't
help your staff
understand.
out who've been loyal to you. You clearly don't care about anyone
Mm-hmm.
but yourself. Even celebrities don't like you.
It's good to see you. Happy belated birthday. When was your birthday?
It was October 4th.
October 4th. How was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. Last time I was on the show, last year, you gave me a bunch about not inviting you, but I didn't even know you wanted to be invited.
Well, who doesn't want to be invited to a party?
Well, I didn't even know you liked me.
Of course I like you. You knew I liked you.
No.
You've been on the
So
show.
I hope people now see Ellen's true colours. She's a horrible, horrible person.
Ew.
Leave a like on this video if you think Ellen is nasty. Like it right now. And also, go support my other video, which still has...
Wow, that's Ellen. I actually always thought that she's very... she looked very suspicious, you know, she doesn't look so friendly as she claims she is, and yeah, she always tried to say something wrong to her guests and make them feel awkward and low and stuff. It's just horrible. I don't know. I don't know how people are still watching her, but I hope they will stop soon. And I think that's what will happen. They will stop watching her and her show just will close down, like Victoria's Secret show or any other show. Alright, so that's it for now, and thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.